Hello guys. Oh my guys. There might be some background noise because someone's at home now, which is rare. Um, but I also don't want to speak too loud, so I don't want to turn the volume of the microphone off too low. So, yeah, just some update for the past few days. Working a lot. I think the last time that I streamed was the 11th, and it's the 14th right now. So, yeah, I was talking about like I need to like work all day. I need to eat. I need to remember to bring these things because it's my colleague's birthday the next day, and I'm going to a library and I'm gonna go to, like, just do my run and then I'm gonna eat. And let me just tell you, these things did not happen because so when I go to work, I did remember to bring all the stuff, which is great. I packed a pencil case, great, and I packed a bag basically, aside from my iPad because I need my iPad for sleep. Sounded weird, but anyway. So aside from that, all of the other three things are done. And okay, going to work, no problem. When I go to work, I bike to work, and my bike, which is a very old, like the most basic type of bike, and it's very old. It's like 7 years old. Given that it's been all like when it's raining, it's all outside. It's not like kept safely indoors and what, because I couldn't. I'm literally not here. And anyway, so it's like a very old bike. The repair price for a lot of different components are already over the cost of that bike originally, but also because the price for bike repair and bike itself has risen so much throughout the past few years. So given that, I was hesitant to get a new bike, and also because I don't know how many years that I will need a bike, but I do definitely need one. And so, okay, my bike, like the chain fallen off, which it fallen off quite often. So I'll just put it on myself, but my hand would get dirty, and it fallen off twice during my ride to work, which is less than, wait, yeah, it's like just like 10 to 15 minutes, and like what so I was a little bit late. I was like I used to be arriving early, but I was like at there 1 minute before I need to arrive. And anyway, so and then during the ride I thought about writing a card to this colleague. I was like, but that's before the chain falls off, but I still remember. And but I don't have a card, so, and I don't want to be like a random paper. So I have break time in between, and so I couldn't ride my bike anymore. I rode U-bike to, so okay, so this is my home, and then this is my workplace, and then there's this shop that sells a lot of like cards really cheap and a lot of variety here. So I go to work, and then during work time I bike here. And by the way, this is actually on the same road, so it's like the opposite direction. So you can imagine, like, this way is like, let's say 15 minutes, so this is like 20 minutes. And I went inside, stay for like 5 maybe 10 minutes, like thinking which style do I want, what do I want to ride. And I ended up buying two cards, one like a medium size and one like a small size. And then I was like, I haven't thought about what to write yet. I was like, I'll see whether I want to write a lot or just like one or two sentences when I got there. And if it's like just really cheap and I can still use it for next month, another person's birthday, if I want to. And so I just bought those two, $36, and then I rushed. So this is work, home, and the card place, and I rushed to here to get my lunch, and then I rushed back to work. And then when I got back to work, it's like I have 1 hour break. It's like 10 minutes left. So I originally thought during my bike to work, it's like, okay, I can write the card when I eat my lunch during break time, and I can somehow put it in that person's bag when I go off work. And so I don't have the time to write. So after I got off work, it was 7 p.m. And also because the one accident that I have, well, one spontaneous idea was to write a card, so I need extra time for that. And the accident was my bike broke. And it's basically, I can tell that it's to the extent that I would not want to fix that because it's too expensive. It's just not worth it. And I also couldn't really ride. It's like the bike doesn't have, what is it called? Not sure what's that called in English. Like the gear just change speed. That's there's no that. And usually you can just ride it normally. But now that if you put a chain on, for some reason the tire was not flat. For some reason, it's so hard. It feels like you're riding on a little hill with your changing brake on like one of the high ones. It's just like absolutely training your thigh, whatever. So even just carrying it just like that is very difficult. So it's just very weird. Anyway, okay, so I was like, okay, I need to think whether I want to take it back or not, like bring it back home or bring it to the repair shop or what, just like, do I want to buy a new bike, whatever. And so I also just get some food, and after work I get some food and I go to like a place in the workplace to eat and draft my card contents. And also because like aside from having my pencil case, which is really useful, I have like because I packed my pencil case the night before, it's right, so I have like brush pens. I have different like thickness of pen and like colors and stuff. And I also have just, I have this paper, my schedule, and also just like a random like this the paper that I have my brain dump thing. So I have empty paper to practice, to write on, which I'm just like grateful for. And so I did, because the card was like fixed size, so I want to make sure I drafted on my phone, checks it a bit of things, and I tried to write on paper to see if it will fit and how big my handwriting are, like things like that. And I cut out the last paragraph, but later when I actually wrote on a card, there's quite a few spaces there, so I add one or two more sentences, things like that. Yeah, and I like practice like calligraphy, like happy birthday. So I did that and then eat. And I ended up I did it quite slowly because I was like I just gave up going to the library. So I ended up leaving at like 8:30, and I just put the gift, including the card, which coincidentally the card fits into the gift. Like the gift has a original packaging. I tear off the pricing the moment I got the package, which was like a month ago. And I just put it in, and then it fits, so that's perfect. And the package was quite thick, and also I think somewhat waterproof. So even if that person like spilled something or crashed something onto it, it wouldn't damage the card nor the gift. So that was just perfect. And when I leave, I just put that thing into that person's bag in the bottom. That person's always left their backpack open. It's like the zippers are open, and sometimes there's like a hole, sometimes there's not. And I just like lift it up, put it in. I mean, we're really close to each other, so they wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I'm sure about that. That's why it is. And then I was like, okay, that person goes off work at 10, and if I did not receive a message at 10 or somewhat after 10, that means this person did not saw the gift. And I was waiting, and I like waiting until like, okay, 10, okay, no message, great, this is what I want. And then almost 12, still no message. And at the second of 12, midnight, I sent a message, happy birthday, did you see my gift for you? And then because my phone will be go into no disturb mode at midnight, so I purposely left the line page open for a few minutes, like 5, maybe at most 10 minutes, but then I went to sleep, like maybe 5 minutes, and then I didn't get a response then, and when I woke up the next morning, I saw their message. They're like question mark, and the first one was like question mark, and like not if you told me, I wouldn't have noticed it, and then they were like 很用心，有心了，然后一个贴图谢谢这样子。然后 I was like, this is exactly what I want. I want that person to find out on the actual day of their birthday. Yeah, and then the next day when I told the other colleague that they both of them are like they know each other for even longer times, and that person was like, oh, you shouldn't have like tell them. You should have wait until like 11:59 or like almost midnight at the end of their birthday. And I was like, no, that's not my style. I want to be the first. I don't like to be last. And they're like, I just want to know like how long, or just like don't tell them and see how long they will notice. Like that's too boring. I don't want that. Yeah. So that was that day, and I was like just literally too tired to do any training. I just got home and probably did I eat anything? Yeah, well I just ate after work, right? So it's like that, and also because I wasn't able to eat a lot during work breaks, I couldn't eat fuller, so like not according to plan. And then I was like, okay, maybe I can go to the library on Friday, but because Friday I end work 30 minutes after, and it's just so close to the library ending time. It was like going to there is such a waste, and so I also didn't end up going, but I did my 3K, not 30K, my 3K running. It's a really tiring working day. My feet literally hurts, but I still go because I don't want to rest too many days. And I got back home, and then actually good news. For the past few, I think 2 or 3 days at least that I'm aware, I've been drinking 2 liters of water, which is really great. And then today is a rest day for me. I don't need to work, which is fantastic finally. And my plan was to go to a movie. Originally I was going on Wednesday, but I found it was like a Q&A session, which I don't need because it's also more expensive. So anyway, and I realized, okay, there's a time on Saturday that fits my schedule. It's not like too early, but still there might be a possibility that I didn't wake up earlier enough. It's like 12:50. The movie is 12:50, but I would love to just like sleep in. So I was like, okay, if I wake up, I do set alarms. If I woke up, then I'll go. If I didn't, I'll just go to the library in the afternoon and then do my training plan in the evening. And so I did woke up, and the movie was great. Although today was raining heavily. Yeah. I left a little bit earlier, but I don't have enough time to properly eat, so I ate at a 7-Eleven, and then I took a bus to that place to the movie, and then after the movie I drove around. I arrived like the movie was 12:50, and I arrived at I think 44 or 45 to buy tickets, and the person was like, oh, okay, you can go in now, our movie will start on time. And I was like, okay, yeah, thank you, but then I have to rush to the toilet first, and then because I drink a lot of water in the morning, I was like, okay, I need to go there first and then go into the movie. And then I didn't drink at all in the movie, but after a movie, which was like nearly 2 hours, I immediately go to the bathroom again. Anyway, so that was that, and then after that, I went to the library, and before I got into the library, I ate 2 little sandwiches I'm not like super hungry, but I want to stay in the library for a little bit longer, so I fuel myself a bit, and I stayed at the library from like 3:30 to I think 6:30, so like 3 hours. And so I tried to write down notes, and I quickly, not that quickly, I wrote like a page, and I quickly not like regretted it. I was just like, I'm just trying out. I'm trying different methods. I have decided not to write out because it's just like too freaking wasting my time. I did have all those notes, right? all those notes from AI. So I watch the lectures and I download the script, so the transcript for that, is it transcript? The script for the lecture, and then put it into AI tools for it to summarize. I asked them to summarize it in short sentences or bullet points for me, and then I just copy and paste all of that into my Notion and like organize it. And then when I do the notes after the entire week, my intention was to go over the AI notes, AI summaries, and then pick out the more important ones and write it down. So now I'm changing to pick out the most important ones and type it out myself again. So I'm not gonna copy and paste or just like highlighting it, the more important part. No, I'm gonna type it out, or else the reason I'm writing out, like I want to write out the purpose, is because that way I will actually know what I am reading, because reading it over with my eyes, I do not, like, it doesn't go through my brain. And so that's why. So right now I'm okay, just like trying to type it out slowly, so that hopefully it actually goes through my brain. And then so there are a few different processes. So going through the lectures, and then going through the lectures means having the AI notes at the same time. However, some of the lectures doesn't have the transcript, the script, so I have to find another tool to upload a video for the subtitles and copy all the subtitles into back to the first original tool to have it summarized, and then copy and paste it over there. So it's quite fun. I'm just like utilizing AI to do that, to save time. And yeah, so and then watching lectures, finishing the AI notes, and then doing the notes. So they're like lecture in progress, and okay, lecture done, and then notes in progress, and then notes done. If the notes is done, that week is completely done. Yeah, so, and I just had a sort of chat with my 学长, so T 哥 from Unix Pi, about my study plan and goals, like a few hours ago. So we were talking about, like, we set goals for me, and yeah, there are quite a few things that, because okay, today we established that, like, I'm gonna report to him accountability for today, whether I've done things or not. But obviously, because we're like 16 hours apart, so when I report to him, he's not gonna be online, but I would just report. 我今天下午就说，报告，我到图书馆一阵子开始读书了。然后 week 2 and 3，我昨天说我要完成 week 2 and week 3的 lecture， 然后我说 week 2 and 3 lecture and practice quiz 完成 lab 那些的被锁住没办法弄，然后他就回了2个赞。然后呢，我说目前做法是放弃手写笔记，用 AI 把每堂 script 变成 notes， 然后包括就是我刚刚讲的那些。然后然后我就说，我们就讨论一下怎么专心的问题，因为真的对我来说很困难。然后我就跟他说，我下礼拜有什么，下礼拜5之前下礼拜4之前要完成，我想要完成 week 4 and week 5这样子，就跟他讲我的目标，然后他就会来督促我。然后OK， 然后后面我就讲说好，我目前的目标，因为我现在有3堂课，这3堂课有一堂课是就我现在在读的堂课是都没有读过，另外2堂课是已经之前读过，我只要做期末。对，所以我只有一个要教期中的情况之下，我就是想说好，那我现在的目标是什么？就是我大概算，我那时候算是什么时候？1月初，可能是12月底或是1月初会是，会是期中的截止。那但是因为1月底2月初有过年，然后1月中我又要出门，所以时间很赶。然后3月的时间就是也会是偏可能3月初截止，所以我们就不算3月，就是期中和期末期间会比较少，所以基本上我如果期末有3个东西要交，而且我知道有2个是很难，有一个是考试我现在在读的这个是考试，所以可能是3月初到3月底都有可能会考试，另外2个是 project， 那才是最难的东西，所以那两个要提到准备。然后，但是因为那两个我知道，就是它对我来说的困难点跟什么东西，所以好，我先做这个我完全没有准备过，慢慢的把那个心态找回去。好，我说好，我10月中差不多开学或开学1周，那时候我要完成我现在上这堂课的 Week 10的全部 lecture。那我这个意思就是包含笔记，就是准备完成。然后呢，我希望11月底。10月中完成 lecture， 所以我就可以开始看其中的 rubric 以及做一些讨论，好找我要做什么。那大范围就是11月底要把我这堂课的 midterm 做完。11月底做完，就也还不能交，然后应该是要顶多12月中，如果是12月底截止，那就是12月初可以交；那如果是1月中才截止，那就是12月中才开始交。还要确保我那个作业是一样，如果他给我改，我就完蛋的那一种，应该是不会改。然后，对，所以11月底之前把这个整个期末作业做完，然后整个12月就是复习另外两个 module， 以及开始做final。对，然后那就是12月31之前，我的目标我这边就写说是 make progress on those 2 modules final project。对，然后我就把这3个盯选，然后按照我就是反的盯，这样我们可以第一个现在缩下去看的目标就是10月15 finish DADT week 10 lectures 这样子。对，然后到时候就是会然后反正就聊很多，然后主要是 set 这个 goal 这样子。对，然后。OK， 然后其实我之前有说我有一天要干嘛，就是那个去找一些，去哪？这边就是 order stuff for signature 5。然后我那天后来晚上出去那个怎么讲，就是去便宜的鞋子的地方又买了2双鞋，就是我之前反正就是讲的，一个是不用穿袜子可以走的鞋子。然后另外一个是，可以碰水，然后也不用穿袜子，然后就是浴室穿，但是因为我不要拖鞋，然后你真的要我也可以穿出门的那一种。然后今天下雨，我刚好直接穿出去。因为我脚太小，他买不到更小的。然后别人说我今天走出去就是没有到不行，就它真的是拖鞋类型，就是不要走太久是 OK。所以那天我有买，然后我今天有 order 了一些裤子、短裤，因为好热。我去那个地方也很热，所以我就 order 一些短裤。然后我下礼拜3，要带一个人去，跟一个人约了去帮他看衣服、买衣服。那我也会顺便看，如果有看到的话，那我就顺便买。对，然后所以这个这样 OK， 然后这个也完成了。然后 rearrange desk 的部分，我今天又重新再想一次，因为我真的觉得我这个 setup 就是不适合专心。然后一个是我现在我以前会觉得这个那个那什么，就是人体工学，我现在暂时忘了它英文名字，什么R 还是 O 什么开头，然后什么 G 的 anyway。 对，然后但它就很好打，确实因为我以前打很多，然后会比较舒服。但是它现在对我来说问题就是它太占空间，因为常常看到我这样要把它整个就是移到旁边去这样。然后因为我书桌左边是有空间，但是就是我常常是会放东西，就是可能会叠一叠东西这样。然后我的萤幕已经是你可以看到这是已经是架起来，它不会太占到我桌面的空间的情况。对，但是我还是觉得我书桌太小，所以我觉得说那我之前是说我想要好旁边有书架或是有柜子的话，我可以搬到又要移到另外地方，所以我是想要移。那我可能，但是我到时候我想我出去之前，我一定要把我房间是整理干净的，就整理整齐，不然的话一回来一定会更没有心理整理。然后我回来就10月1号，10月1号到10月15，我要把5周的课程完成，这其实很多。对，所以因为我那时候还有其他事情，还有很多其他事情要做。那时候昨天那个昨天吧，前天就是昨天的生日 boy， 然后前天约了我10月去看电影，然后他说 我说好 OK，因为那个电影的上集我们也一起去看了，然后就是他的粉丝这样，他是为了凑人头，就是拿礼物这样，拿周边商品。我说可以啊，没问题，好笑。对，然后因为他问法很好笑，他说你10月有空吗？我说永远都是我在邀他，你知道吗？就是因为我就是一个对朋友啊，对任何人，就是我永远都是我在主动类型。然后他说他就是一个很被动，他说你10月有空吗？我说要干嘛？他说去看电影。我说哈，他说傻眼。然后他说那个什么什么什么下集生，我说哦对，然后他跟我讲过，他就跟我讲过很多次。然后因为我就没有连在一起。然后呢我说10月可以，但是我跟他说国庆前后不行，然后10月10、12、13也不行。然后我说是几号生日？他说好像是10几还20几，我说差很多我说你看一下，他就看，然后我说因为他不是台湾人，然后我说你知道国庆日什么时候吗？他说10月10号，我说对你很厉害，然后他就一看，他说国庆日前一天，我说还是没有，他国庆日他预购到国庆日前一天，然后好像是11号上映啊，11、12还是什么的。然后呢，他说，因为他要上课，然后他说好，我说你要看你学校上课什么的，对，然后还要看他场次等等的。然后后来，就是他说没关系，不然就11号什么就翘课去。我说不要这样。然后后来他说不然12号，因为12号是礼拜六。我说12号的话白天可以，晚上不行。他说为什么？我说因为那天就是就反正。我说那天是谁，他说好。我说没事啊，看时间。对 ，anyway 好，所以我现在我有几个我想要写的，应该是说我要把 rearrange desk 之外，我想要把，因为我现在这边东西是很多，put luggages back up， 因为要放到一个很上面的柜子不好放，所以我就一直拖。然后而且是2个，它一个大一个中，然后我先把中的放进大的，然后再一次放上去，然后那个是远远超过我高度，然后又很重这样。然后这边还有一个大枕头，一个小枕头，我要把它放回别人的房间。And then and if I have the and vacuum just like vacuum 到底是2个 C 还是2个 U 啊？应该是2个 U 吧。然后这个好像这个书柜也是没有很需要整理，但是又觉得好像需要整理一下。然后不知道，我想说好，既然我一直觉得我书桌太小，因为我房间有2个书桌，但是我通常是把2个就是要么这样子，然后要么就是这样，就是前后，就是然后我椅子在中间，就是我要么这样，我要么这样子，就是2个完全分开的东西。因为如果我放这样，其实会有一个角落是用不太到，就是堆杂物。对，然后我很少数时间是有就是2个横的放的，对，所以我觉得说，好，既然我觉得桌子太小，有没有可能我再把它改成这个方式，然后让我不会觉得桌子那么的小，对，所以我有这个考虑。但是如果我要这样放，那我的任何一个桌子都没有办法靠近我的那个书柜，对，所以应该是说不是不行，但是我就很好笑，我应该画出来嘛，就是好，我房间这边有一个这个隐形的你们看不到我，没关系，好，OK， 这是门进来，然后呢，我的好床，我看这个光让完全是看不到，这样子，好，床在这里，然后我的书柜是在这个里面 ，OK， 所以书桌本来是在这里，但是我这边是把它拿出来，然后呢，不要管我现在书桌放哪，然后书柜在这里前提之下，如果我想要书桌是可以，就是那我可以这样，我之前也有这样放过，把书桌这样放，然后另外一个书桌放这，但你们发现问题？我会真的，因为我这样放过，我就完全没有路可以走过来。别人说我要钻书桌底下，然后才能走到这里来，那就会很好笑。对我之前是有这样放，所以我才知道说可以这样放，但是会完全卡住，就空间是完全刚刚好的。对，然后我是也可以 这样也是可以，但是这样出来也是，就是要这样子，每次都要这样走，就是也是蛮麻烦的。对，就是然后进来是要这样绕一圈进来。对，所以思考一下，然后不然的话就是放在就是一个这样，然后一个这样，对，然后就可以转。这个位置我也放过，anyway 好，然后我今天订的东西明天应该是后天会到，然后list of things， 我今天刷牙洗脸的时候在想说，好，到底要 pack 哪些东西，哪些东西是我觉得需要带的东西，哪些东西去那边买，然后等等等的，所以包含牙刷、牙膏、洗面乳，我也想要带哪一个洗面乳，然后以及护发我一定至少要带一个，然后我不太确定我需要带吹风机吗？然后如果我家里有锁的话，我要记得带锁，没有就算了，或是去买一个简单的小的，对，然后没有，我笔电一定要带，那笔电好重，然后以及要不要带书，这件事情，I feel like I wish 我也想要就是让自己有时间在那边可以阅读，但是我又不确定会不会有机会阅读。那我有想过说，我也可以在那里买，但是在那里买也很智障，因为我原有书我都没有看完，我为什么还要在那里买一本书？对，然后就是日记就不带了，真的是我是因为我要尽量减少，以及鞋子是穿一双带两双，然后how many socks, how many underwear, how many，因为我在那边上次我是完全没有洗衣服，这次去一定得要洗衣服，而且因为我好跑步，对，然后还有什么？which water bottle， 哪一个水壶要带，这也是个问题，好所以我先把它写下来，11点了，好，我希望我今天来吃个褪黑激素。好，看我把它写一下。shorts， 看一下，我现在去的是长裤，因为长裤之前坏了，就是有好几条就是太破，然后它一直撑了很久，现在是差不多寿终正寝都没了，剩一条。然后好我刚刚是写说，牙刷、牙膏、洗脸、护发还是要看要带哪一个，然后隐形眼镜，眼镜也要带，然后我刚水壶，然后电脑充电线 ，iPad 就不带了，然后蓝牙耳机我要带一副还是两副？我带旧的那个好了，因为我真的怕丢，然后以及有线耳机。不过，我可能有机会要试一下，就是我之前为了爬玉山买了一个有线耳机是 Type C 的，然后因为我手机 Type C，然后但是如果我只是要带，我电脑也常，如果我要做事的话，我也要用，但是我电脑它应该是一般的，但它有 Type C 的接口，我可能要测试一下说它 Type C 能不能出声音，这样就 OK。然后雨伞要带吗？雨伞真的有需要可以买 但我也不知道这个季节。好，雨伞我先打个问号，雨伞，然后书也是问号 ，and then 简单化妆品，手表、充电器这很重要，因为我上次没有带，但上次是勉强不会需要，但是后来又需要。Anyway， 然后耳塞，对，我看一下这些东西，主要是衣服大啦，然后再来是鞋子，其他东西就是电脑很重，然后我要在7公斤以内，我电脑应该就1.5公斤，所以应该说好，我电脑放书包，然后其他的东西放大包包，所以好 OK 先这样，然后明天明天就上班，然后明天我的这里，明天要跑6公里，对我明天应该不会下雨吧？看一下，但是谢了。昨天那个学生的雨下很突然，10点突然开始暴雨，然后今天我就知道会下雨，出去确实在下雨。明天不会下雨，很好，太好，那我就是下班后去跑步，然后只是明天要跑6公里，我在想6公里我要去哪里跑，就是这是个问题，对，好，然后 what else？ 最近 diary 的那个频率就是反正已经挂很久了，然后目前我们来看一下，我的 strike 目前最高的是除了 weight 之外。typing OK， 然后 water 也还行water 还行，看一下，我的睡觉，睡觉很好对啊，睡觉其实很好，不错不错，然后天啊，我过去1个礼拜都没有写我GG，呀，好，然后我就把它稍微改一下 ，summarize notes 全部都放这边，就是我会把所有的 week 都放这里，然后到时候会 export PDF 这样子，然后我把它新增了一些那个那什么 status，就是 lecture in progress、lecture done、notes in progress，然后就是完全档，然后本来那 sorry 在我最左边，但是我不喜欢大家拖东西在左边，所以我就把它比较，因为我电脑或者平板右边比较看不到，所以我就把它放这样。但这有点太小了，我应该把那个改成 medium， 但是不然就这样了，好了，就这样吧。Yep，OK， 好，不对，那我应该不用改成 medium， 确实要很烦很烦。那如果好吧，这样好了，Yeah，对，所以目前，好，我放一下这边的那个 due date，due 这边是 due 19，这也是 due 19，然后这边我全部一律写 due 15号。等一下，我有更好的方式可以做，为什么要 table？ 这个是。New table view, don't show, 哦，要秀吗？可以不用了。Wrap column, side peak, show page icon. Okay, and then what I want is I don't need done. I complete status. Okay, and then I'm gonna filter it to database. Oh, the first one. And then I'm gonna sort it by task name first. I'll just sort it by task name. Yeah. Yeah. So I can do this. I mean, there's 3 more, and wait, 11 and 12. Let's check. Is midterm? Yes, midterm is on week 10. So these are after that. So, I haven't set. Oh, I haven't said that yet. Huh. If I'm gonna, my exam's gonna be in March. I'll just need to finish it by some time, and I'll say, I'll finish it. I'm gonna finish my midterm assignment before the end of December. I guess I'll just finish this in not November. Finish the lecture. I think I'll want to finish the lecture before, like, not too before the exam. And so I guess I'll leave it to like the first week of, unless my exam was like literally that week, or else I'm gonna leave it like this. Okay, and wait, no. So why is the goal? Why is the goal 17? Okay. I think I've got a bunch of things here. This is the old. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See how much stuff is here. I did get a great grade for my OOP midterm though, so yeah. Anyway, these are not OOP. Goat. Well, I'll leave that to that. I am going to. How did I do for my. Oh, okay, so I've got a board, a task pair, database. Oh wait, no. Linked database. All tasks, and I am going to get a new view. The view name's gonna be OOP weeks. I will need the module to be object-oriented programming, and sort by task name, and the property I don't need done. Okay, and wait, I don't need I don't need to do the lectures. Wait, that's. Oh, I know why it's 17. Yeah. But okay, so what I need for this is probably a much more detailed task plan. Okay, screw that. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna delete that page. Move to trash. What I need is exactly something like this. Like a set of functions that I'm gonna work on. So I am going to create just okay, so I don't, yeah, it's just gonna be like this for now. Date, just gonna be due date, and I like it to be like this. Okay, and yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is the goal for OOP, and okay. Not sure if I want to have a list that also tracks progress or just a simple, yeah. Anyway, this will do for now, and for the last one, it's not here. What is the, oh wow, turn 1, oh my god, let me look at the module. Oh no, there's not. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I guess it's 50. Okay. Okay, and gonna do all tasks and a new view. Well, is it gonna be weeks? Probably, I don't know. This one is also different. So I'll probably do a few lectures for revision, but I also need other things for revision. Why is the... Oh, I forgot a filter. I was like, why is the due date March of... module... mobile development. Yeah, that's right. And then sort by task name. And do a little bit of trimming. Okay. For this one, I'll do like all the practice ones for before. So by week 1, I mean like the practice projects for week 1 or the concept in week 1, not necessarily actually week 1 lecture, if that makes sense. So, and this is for some reason very hard to okay, great. There's an extra one. Delete. Oh, there's another extra one. Okay. Wait. Why? Where's it? 2122. Some of them are not there, which is so weird. 17 is not there. Okay. So there are 18 here, which means there are 2. 14, 15. Okay. Why? Okay, that's all good. All good. Okay, so doing all the reviewing. I will need to finish all the reviewing by okay, so hopefully in November I can start to do a bit of revision as well, not just focusing on my DATT thing. So that's my plan, I hope. I would like to finish first batch. These should be easy. And then, this one as well. And then for the second one, I'll need to be finishing before mid... Oh wait, no. It should be mid of December. And then because in December, I will need to start working on so I'm also gonna so gonna finish reviewing tiny projects and lectures. And made progress on final project before okay. So this is first, and then the second part is this. Write down all the Okay, so these are the 3 modules, and I feel like I wouldn't have time for the IBM ones. Wait, let me give them icons. What is database could look like? This one? This one? That's like chart. Database. Data. This one. Wait, what about... Oh, there's no... Okay, fine. For color, it's definitely purple. I want to change... Yeah, great. Mobile. Okay, perfect. I think I'll remove this one for now. Not started. Technically, it is started, but yeah. And yeah, brand new, looks different, feels good. Okay, let's have a check whether the term has been released. I dare not, but let's see. Yep. Still not. Here. Yeah, okay. Well, we can look at this one. So, just to make sure, my timing. Yeah, I used to remember it was like the first week of January or like mid-January, which seems to be earlier now. I hope I didn't count it wrong. Yeah, I do really hope that it's gonna be... I mean, yeah, the earlier the better. And yeah, okay. That's it for today. I am going to sleep, hopefully, and tomorrow, 2 things only: work and then do my 6K.